Hi, my name is Dave Johnson. For my final paper, it was directed toward senior management at my company as a proposal for updating our social media plan. The presentation I'm going to be showing you now is actually directed towards my coworkers in attempting to recruit them in the process of building a social media team to implement everything that's being proposed. I hope you enjoy it. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, markets were a place where transactions were based on trust, and they would occur through face-to-face conversations. But since the Industrial Revolution, artificial barriers have been in place between buyers and sellers, and it gives very little influence to the buyer. But social media has turned the tables and is once again allowing the buyer to have a voice. Social media has become very important to organizations today. A social media strategy is a goal-directed planning process for creating user-generated content. And it's driven by a group of internet applications to create unique and valuable competitive positions. In the following slides, I'll be discussing what we are examining as we update our strategy. Organizations must be able to prioritize which customers and prospect populations they are attempting to pursue with their social media activities. And they must be able to also identify which social media platforms are going to drive the most effective and appropriate communications. You can see the list of social media platforms we use at DSI, including what we use in the Asia Pacific, Baidu, Weibo, Online Meeting, and WeChat, all very important to us today, but underutilized. In order for an organization to find value in social media, these goals should be aligned with the goals of the organization. For instance, if a goal of the business is to reach as many potential customers as possible, and it is for DSI, a business should have a social media presence to maximize that reach. And of course, an organization needs to be prepared to make a commitment to additional resources for working through the various social media channels. And I'm asking you to help be some of the resources for this organization to achieve our goals. And of course, there are going to be policies in place because social media enables this connectedness between the employees of an organization and its customers. So a policy should exist to protect the corporate brand from employees who may not know how social media should be used. But it can also be there to help employees understand that they can be empowered to participate, but avoiding productivity loss. Conversations using social media are transpiring using a channel that can't be controlled by the organization. Because these discussions occur in a public space, it is essential to have a plan in place to listen to these channels and respond when appropriate. I hope that with your help, we can be part of more social media conversations in the future. After identifying who we want to connect with, we also need to have a communication plan in order to maintain frequent contributions. I will be relying on each of you to help me develop our communication plan. You all work in areas of interest to our customers, and you all have an interesting story to tell. Our customers want us to be authentic with them. Sure, we'll still want to use social media to talk about publications that cite the use of DSI products, but we'll also want to use more photos, less promotional DSI information, more about our customers and their science. Show them in their labs and show them when they're visiting us. And we want to show DSI employees at work and having fun. So the social media team, that's why you're all here today. I am seeking your participation on the social media team, as it will supply guidance and support for employees. We'll establish execution of guidelines, best practice examples, social media training, whether it's face-to-face or using Camtasia. Members should have an understanding of social media technologies, our corporate culture, our products and services, and you all know all of these things quite well. So we'll work through some training on the fundamentals of social media and social media guidelines and best practices. And we'll even take a social media IQ quiz just to see how well we're all prepared. In conclusion, I am excited about our new social media strategy, and I am asking you to join the social media team. We are working through the core elements of a social media plan, and I would like your help, because once the plan is completed, our training will immediately follow. Thank you.